Now let's begin the story.
I ain't your average cat. I slap box with lions. Ever since the 5th grade, kickball with tires. Made a mini fortune off a ripped off appliance. Money when it's stove back, hit dog with irons. Boogie need to find God. Shit dog, I'm trying. That's why I robbed the Deacon house. Man, quit your lying. I did it.
Brand new!
H-Town's finest, the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub.
I know you gonna dig this.
Talking about doing things you don't want to do or whatever. And, you know, of course, Cat Williams did his thing and broke the internet or whatever. So I think that's the conversation that Cat is having, that these guys who are trying to kind of like denounce it. Well, first off, everybody like, oh, Cat Williams, so real, so real. But what he's saying and what he's the point he's trying to make, they ain't really catching it. That's what I'm saying. The point he's trying to make for the most part is that you ain't gotta dance for these white folks to be great. And all these other gurus is dancing for these white folks to be great. And I got the receipts to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of it was the personal shit with him and Steve Harvey, but most everybody's talking about like Ricky Smiley, and he really was saying like, I've been quiet, bro, but y'all see it, man. These boys dance for the white folks, man. You know what I'm saying? They following the script, and you ain't gotta do that. Look at me. Now you ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Let your talent be your guide, or be your parameter, or your whatever. So I was talking to this today about that, about like how it can get strange when you're doing business. It can get strange real quick, man. It can get strange real quick. And not even don't know, like,
elaborate on it can get strange real quick. What do you mean?
Like when you're trying to work with others and build anything in entertainment, there's a element of entertainment that will have you dealing with people that you normally wouldn't deal with. And so there are times, I don't say many, but there's a section of people who ain't ever gonna deal with them folks over there because of their belief system or because of their actions. It ain't gotta be, you know, about the alphabet boys. It's people who not gonna go, man, I ain't messing with him. He too churchy, man. We can't cuss around him. Or I ain't going around him because he be having killers around him. Or he be talking that super gangster stuff and he ain't gangster. Or I ain't going around him, you know what I mean? But all these opportunities, all these people, all these sects of people are opportunities to push your craft, whatever it is, whether you're singing, music, dance, whatever. And you gotta ask yourself, like, why do I care who listens to my music? Why do I care who enjoys my music? My goal was to have people enjoy my music. Was I calculating enough to be like, man, I don't want nobody who don't think like me to enjoy my music. I ain't taking $8. I ain't taking. And there's people who will what's the word? Compromise themselves to cater to a demographic, whether it be teenage girls or the LGBTQ2s or black people or white people, or they'll compromise what they really are to cater to that for the dollar. And that's when it gets strange. Like, are you gonna be you, or are you gonna chase this money?
So when you say strange in correlation with doing business and it can get strange, you're speaking of like entertainment business wise, whether if it's whatever your craft is, if it's music or any other art. Is that what you're speaking of?
Somewhat, but I'm talking about it's all business. I could be owning a subway, man. It could be as simple as I'm the owner of a subway, and a person who has a different belief system than me wants to work for me, right?
Okay.
Now I've preached, I've said for the last 25, 30, whatever, how many of my life, that I don't agree with these people over here. But now they want to come patronize my business. Am I gonna turn them away?
You shouldn't.
I'm gonna be like, nah, y'all can't come here.
I sell sandwiches. I don't care who I sell sandwiches to.
All right. I make music. I don't care who I submit it to.
Exactly. I make music. If I don't care who dances to my music, I make music for people to dance to. So whatever walk of life you're in, if you dance to my music, that's cool.
Yeah.
You dance to my music. I don't really care.
I know, but you can say that, and that's how people say it. But I mean, you said that's true, whatever. But we can point out millions. It happen every day. Like, oh, Kanye, you anti-Semitic? Oh man, well we can't do business with you no more. This got nothing to do with your music. This got nothing to do with your music.
Well, hold on, that's different though, because
How's
that's
that different?
not time out. Because that's not the artist saying I only make music for this demographic of people.
Mm-hmm.
This is an artist who makes music for all demographics of people.
Yeah.
He just came out with a stance that was taken as, or could be, anti-Semitic.
What I
And
got to do
so
with the music though?
from what I gather after that, those who opposed his anti-Semitic stance ceased doing business with him. He didn't draw a line in the sand and say, I only do business for said, I only make music for X demographic of people, though.
No, but I'm saying though, I'm saying you're agreeing with me. What you're saying, you're agreeing with me because
I'm
I'm
not saying
saying
anything. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. That's all.
I'm saying you're saying okay. So if I made music, right, and
You
I made
make
a
music.
statement, and I made a statement
That's
about something
separate from your music.
is that nothing to do with my music?
Has nothing to do with your music. It's your personal belief.
Yeah. And now because of my personal belief, I don't want to make money with you no more. That's what
Well,
they saying. I don't want
it's not you that has an issue and doesn't want to do business. You made a statement up based off of your personal beliefs, and it offended someone you're doing business with. And because they aren't in line with those statements or those beliefs, they would like to cease doing business with you because your beliefs didn't align with their beliefs.
That's what I'm saying. They
Okay.
saying because you said something that got nothing to do with your music, we don't want to do business with you no more. We done with your business. Because you offended me. Right?
To play devil's advocate, well, if I have a brand that I'm pushing and some statements that you have made go against said brand that I push, and I want to separate myself from you because that's not in line with the brand or ideology that I push, then I would want to separate myself from you.
Okay. Okay. Does Adidas sell shoes to people that don't do things that are in line with their do they do a background check when they sell you a pair of shoes?
So who I sell my shoes to, so who goes in the store and buy my shoes, I have no control over that.
Do you care though?
The thing I do have control over is the messaging in which I push as a brand.
Well, I'm saying, give you another. Hold on, let me give an example.
But hold on, let me finish though. If
the same, okay, go ahead.
But I'm saying that's the thing that I do have control over. So I don't look. I sell Adidas. I don't have control over the thief. Let's say I'm anti-thief. Yeah. I don't have any control. You know what? Prime example. I'm Nike. I hate thieves.
Yeah.
I have zero control over the demographic of people who will buy all black Air Force Ones to go rob people in, because the stigma of someone in all black with Air Force Ones, they're coming to rob you. I don't have any control over the fact that apparently the Air Force One is a comfortable shoe to rob somebody in if it's black.
Okay. Question.
Let me finish though. So
okay,
I don't have no control over that. But if you are tied, I don't have control over that. I make a comfortable shoe. More people, the majority of people who wear the Air Force One are not mugging people. So
listen, what I'm saying, but you can stop. But I'm saying, okay, keep going.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I say you can stop making the Air Force One, or you can come out at your company and say, you know what I'm saying, we don't want people to rob people in our Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I don't have to stop making the Air Force One.
But I'm saying, but if I really care about it, I can. Well, I'm saying, like when Tommy Hilfiger came out and said, or was it what we thought he said, allegedly, I don't know, but said, I didn't make my shirts for blacks to wear. he was saying, "No, I can't control who
Who
buy
buy
my
my
stuff,
shirts?
but I don't want them to wear it." Now, as a culture, what does the culture say? Well, if you don't want us to wear it, then we don't want to buy it. Why would I want to buy something that you don't want for me? Why would I want to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that I must say, you don't have direct control over who buys your stuff, but you can make a stance that, for all intents and purposes, would at least deter or draw the line and saying, like, if you buy this and do that, then that's against what we do. We understand that it's become a thing, that this is what it is, and we want to tell the world, no, that's not what we do it for. We'll even say we won't even do that if there's times when people stop making things because it has a connotation, or they're doing this in these masks, so we're not making it no more. Or they're doing this and these type of these starter jackets are getting people getting shot for them. Oh man, so we're gonna do something to deter that. We're gonna either drive the price up to where it's not affordable, or we're gonna stop making them. We can, we're not gonna. But I mean, it depends though. I'm not saying that's feasible, but it's happened before.
The Pooh Shiesty mask is just a regular Nike ski mask that's used for people who are involved in skiing.
Yeah.
During COVID, when you had to cover your face up, Pooh Shiesty used it to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty wasn't doing shiesty shit in the ski mask. He just was wearing it for COVID. But
that's debatable.
What did Pooh Shiesty do shiesty in that mask? Pooh Shiesty did some shiesty shit.
Pooh Shiesty's in jail right now.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Look, time out. Listen
for
to what I'm
actions
saying.
2020.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty is in jail for doing his nefarious acts. I'm asking you, Pooh Shiesty didn't do nothing nefarious in the Nike ski mask.
I mean, we don't know, but it's very plausible. But
No,
hold on.
No. Time out. Time out. We know because everything Pooh Shiesty got charged for and went to jail for.
Yeah.
Didn't have on a Pooh Shiesty mask.
But what I'm saying is, even though he didn't wear it, that mask is associated with him, and he is associated with doing these things. Just like,
but the majority of association with the mask is for skiing, bro. Well, like winter sports. That's the majority of the association. Majority of the sales is for that.
I mean, maybe.
No, it is.
They sell ski masks in Texas, right?
They sell ski masks everywhere. Go to Sun and Ski Sports right now. Tomorrow, you can go buy 10 different ski masks.
They sell ski masks in states where there's nowhere to ski at, right?
Yeah, because I might be going to Aspen tomorrow, and I need a ski mask to go to Aspen, and I don't want to wait till I get to Aspen to buy the ski mask.
They sell ski masks in places where it doesn't snow, and the socioeconomic the patron of these places, the people who live in this, don't have the ancillary income to go to Aspen.
I might work oil and gas, and I might work oil and gas, and I'm going to Odessa tomorrow to work in the field, and it's cold as shit. It's December, it's January, it's windy. I don't want my face cold while I'm out here in the field. I'm going to go buy a ski mask to throw on my head underneath my hard hat, bro.
The people in the socioeconomic, range in certain places are not working in oil and gas. If they were working in oil and gas, they wouldn't be in that socioeconomic situation.
I might be like the flagger for construction on the side of the street, bro. And it's windy wintertime, bro.
Okay, I'm talking about Florida's and New Mexico's and Houston's, and like,
you want to keep it a buck. I had a ski mask on 2 days ago at work.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's placement, like it's placement, man. It's placement, bro. It's product placement. They put certain products in certain areas, understanding that these are like having the Brillo pad at the front of the store at the register, having the Brillo pad right there. That's like the only explanation for you can, oh yeah, people want to buy Brillo pads, and they come here, and you can have all these reasonable reasons, but in this neighborhood, and you can see the remnants. Like, man, I'm putting a Brillo pad here so the crackhead can get it discreetly, because there's no reason why. There's no dishwashing liquid up here. It's no toothpaste up here. It's no Vaseline up here, but it's Brillo pads. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if a person walks in there and says, "Oh man, they just get put up there because it's they like," no, they selling the crackheads and they want to be able to, and it's always there. So that means it's a constant whatever. And the same with the ski mask, like the multiple colored designer ski masks are they don't really sell those, and they only sell them in certain places for the reason that it perpetuates, and it's been pushed by people like Pooh Shiesty that being this way and looking menacing and being nefarious is in, I think.
Okay.
I've been to the 7-Eleven. I've been to the
Oh.
7-Eleven in River Oaks, and I've been to the 7-Eleven in the Clark. And I'm saying this is the same company with the same guidelines, with the same distributors and all this. But in this 7-Eleven over here, like I said, you got Brillo pads in the front. You got this here. You got Cool Shiesty mask. And this one over here, they got the little cocaine, the little powder vials and stuff. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? They target into their market.
Well, I mean, you're selling to your demographic. So if I'm in the area and the demographic is they rock with zebra snacks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have the zebra snacks readily available.
Yeah.
They don't fuck with sour pickles. But on the other side of the town, the sour pickles are the hit. We don't fuck with zebra snacks. So depending on my location, I'm gonna have demographic friendly things readily accessible to sell to you at the register. It's no different than when I go to the corner gas station in Texas and boom, I got flaming hot Cheetos. But when I'm at the corner gas station in Georgia, we have the boiled peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
We don't eat boiled peanuts like that in Texas.
Yeah.
They eat boiled peanuts like that in rural Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's no different.
But I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. The only difference I'm saying is that you made the point to say, I made the point to say, well, this product, whatever it is really a scarcity. And he's like, well, no, it get cold, and I might it get cold, so people buy these things. Okay, so people buy. If it gets cold, I'm not gonna not have. This is not like different foods. This is a product that you say is viable. You know what I'm saying? A ski mask, because it get cold in certain, and they sell a bunch of ski masks in the one, and then one demographic, and they don't sell that many. They don't even have that product out in the other demographic, but it's cold, and we're in the same, you know what I'm saying? But we still had the same issue. So it's, some of the demographics, it's just weird, bro. It's purposeful.
It does work both ways, because in Texas, when you go to the gas station, you see the hydro towel, the wet towel for the summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The towel, the kind of cool towel. You know what I'm talking about?
You'll
find that summertime hit damn near every gas station, corner store, mom and pop spot, you know what I'm saying? Whatever small retail shop. You go to the register, you can see fucking cool towel, and you'll see a fucking like brim hat, shade hat.
Yeah.
But in other states or other places where it's not that hot, you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the cool towel and the bucket hat everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like when I go to the gas station in the hood, I might see the cheap colognes at the counter. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gas stations in River Oaks, I might see wines at the counter. I might see cigars at the counter. Where I might see Swishers over here. I see mid-range cigars over there. So it just depends. You're selling to your demographic, bro. You got any New Year's resolutions, bro? I see you got the 2023 fading into the new year 2024, man. You know what I'm saying? First off, hold on, time out. First off, how was your New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, bro? You doing anything exciting and fun out here in these streets?
No, the sound went kind of crazy, but I heard you, but kind of sound like
you don't got to point that out, bro.
Okay, I didn't know if you heard that. I was like checking with you.
I figured out it's your horrible end of the audio.
It's my audio.
Mm-hmm.
My audio is messing up the sound.
I've done some ventures with other people using the same exact software, and it goes through clear. Yeah. So I think it's your end of the audio.
What would be the so what would I have to do?
I would have to come look at your setup.
I mean, okay.
I'm not being an asshole. Okay. I'm serious, bro. I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying that there's a disconnect somewhere between the softwares. So that's all.
And it makes my audio off or your audio off?
It could be my end of the audio that's off. That's not driving with your end. So it's not necessarily a you thing. It's just the problem between the two talking. That's all.
That's interesting. I wonder. I
purposely did a test. So I purposely did a test. I purposely did a test with the situation that I use. So, because I'm not necessarily going directly through Zoom. I'm going from here to Zoom. So I'm going from Ecamm to Zoom because you can use Ecamm like that. And it rolls fine in other settings. So I don't know if it's an issue between the setup we got going on here or not. So I'm not saying it's your fault. It could be my fault. It could be the Ecamm ain't driving with Zoom because I've used Ecamm independently, same setting, audio is fine. I've used it with Teams, audio is fine. But Zoom, for some reason, it's weird. I've used it with a Zoom, not you. It was fine. For some reason, when I do the Zoom with you, the audio was weird coming back on your end. Could be my fault. Not saying it's your fault. Could be me.
The only audio. Well, okay.
It's not. I'm not saying it's your fault. It could be It could be something weird on my end. Maybe Ecamm and Zoom got rap beef. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if Zoom is owned by Microsoft because Ecamm is an Apple thing. I don't know. Yeah. But I got some stuff going on in the fold. A whole new setup, audio, video setup that's standalone from all of this bullshit. So, yeah. It's going to be pretty fire, bro. You're good, bro, man. You seem distracted, like, some on your mind. Talk about it, my brother.
I never have. I mean, no, I'll say.
Don't say you never have. Everybody always has some shit going on. We might not talk about it or let it affect us, but we ain't never just always 100. You know what I'm saying? We go through shit in life.
I mean, going through shit don't mean not 100, man.
All right.
I'm just saying. So that's what I'm saying. So you feel like if you going through something that's a deterrent upon your overall outlook on things. I'm just asking.
No, I don't feel like anything. I just asked, was you okay? Because I know I know we as people go through different struggles and things every day.
Yeah.
And we it might not affect us to the point where we're depressed, but it could weigh on us, and it could be we're thinking about it or we're trying to just deal with it and move on throughout our day and handle life as normal. But it could be something weighing on you because life happens. Shit happens every day, bro. Every day ain't 100, but every day ain't
every
bad.
Every day ain't 100, but I'm just asking, does the day affect You always like
So
I'm not debating, or I'm just asking like a perspective, because like you're saying that, well, we all have stuff, like, yeah, we all have stuff happen to us, but the the way the only thing you can control is yourself. That's the only thing you have 100%, for the most part, control over, is what you do in the situation. So
well, yeah, my attitude I take towards life is no matter what I'm going through, I'm gonna find the positive and keep pushing. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm not gonna let it affect me to the point where I'm depressed and down. So yeah,
yeah,
that's my take on life. If I'm going through something, I'm going through it. I'm gonna push through it, find the positive. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm not gonna let that affect the way I interact with those around me or even affect my day. But I would be lying if I said sometimes when I go through shit, it don't fuck with me and affect me. That's all I'm saying. So
so
in saying that, all I was doing was checking on my brother, someone who I love, and was just like, "You good today, bro?"
I said,
Because
okay,
you do see your energy ain't what it normally is. That's the only reason why.
man, perception. I'm looking at trying to score the game. Perception and reality ain't always, stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
what
stuff.
that means, bro.
It means that just it means that sometimes seeing things, and that's the great transition to what we kind of talked about it at first, but uh, it's been a huge discussion just in not just on Black Twitter, but on all Twitters and all platforms about.
2317 Texans, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Um, thank you for telling the audience. I should have said it out loud. You're right. Um, um, but it's like perception, the perception of people and the way people take in things and see things is based on like what we see and what we hear. And so this Mr. Williams came out, Mr. Cat Williams, and he was like, "Man, y'all perception of these people is wrong, man. Y'all perception and what they've been saying is giving a false narrative of actions." You know what I mean? Now, I might Kevin Hart is perceiving that as Cat Williams is hurt and he's lashing out. Based on love, saying he crying for help. That's their perception of what he did. My perception might be something else. Hollywood's you can have perception. So I would say that, like, perception is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So perception is in the construct of the person who's giving it. Yeah.
I think Cat Williams told some truth on Shannon Sharp's podcast. The truth that he told was just the truth, the way, like you said, how he views life, how he handles it, the path he chose. Steve Harvey might have chose a different path from Cat Williams. Said the entertainer might have chose a different path, so on and so on. I don't know if that makes one person's path right and another person's path wrong. It's just different avenues on how you chose to navigate whatever it is you're doing.
I
That's
don't
how I
think.
looked at it.
Oh, well, because
Well, and when I say that's how I looked at it, that's just
yeah,
how I look at it as a whole. I'm not speaking on who I agree with
yeah, yeah.
or how I personally feel about what Cat Williams said. I think Cat Williams said a lot of truth. I think he said a lot of truth, and you can tell he said a lot of truth by the responses of said people.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a fan of Cat Williams. So I'm probably going to ride with Cat Williams and on his side because while I'm a fan of Steve Harvey, yeah, he full of shit. He be hustling us, bro. While I'm a fan of said the entertainer, that nigga really do be stealing jokes, bro. So yeah, like I ride with Cat Williams, but just one of the pieces of it is, yeah, Kevin. He claims Kevin Hart's an industry plant, man. So what? All right, cool. He industry plant, whatever, bro. All right, cool, whatever. He had a different path to you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not a different path. we're doing the same things and striving for the same goal, but
y'all don't do
you're
the same
selling.
thing though.
No.
They don't
But
do the same thing.
you, they produce.
They
They
don't do the
act.
same thing. They do not do the same things.
They're not two comedians.
I think Cat Williams is a legit comedian. I think Kevin Hart is an entertainer, and I
Okay.
think there's a difference between the two.
Okay, is Cat Williams an entertainer to you, or he don't entertain? He don't do other ventures outside of.
I didn't say that. I think
I'm
Cat
not saying that. I'm
Williams
just asking.
I'm telling you, I think Cat Williams is the complete package.
Okay,
I
so we
think
both.
Kevin Hart
So
is
is
just
Kevin
more of
Hart.
an entertainer. No, I think he's more of an entertainer.
Okay, well, all that's saying, do you think that? Well, okay, so what I'm saying is, we're in the we have similar paths. We're in the same industry. We're somewhat competing for the same spaces. We have our audiences that intertwine a whole lot, right? And I'm saying when you get the perception and tell people that, yeah, I grinded the reason why, which is Kevin Hart's words, is the studio said you was coming there late, you was on drugs. That's what the studio's saying. I'm repeating this and giving truth to it. And what he's saying is, bro, nah, man, you're you're telling the people that we came up the same way out the gutter, but you were not the gutter. You working with them. So anything you saying is a regurgitation of what they're telling you to say. So you're not authentic. You have to say what they want you to say because you're a plant. You with them. They got you here. They got you by the balls.
You're taking that on the stance that, so when you take that stance, you're taking that stance on the fact that what Cat Williams is saying is gospel.
No, I'm saying that's what Kevin Hart, like what he's saying, and you're looking at it, and okay, let's say you don't agree with nothing he's saying. Well, those people in their responses, whether it be Kevin Hart, whether it be, Faison Love, or all the people he spoke about, like there were receipts on these things, and you can see that there's truth in what he's saying. So if he's telling the truth about one thing and lying about 8, that one thing gives credibility to all the 8. Because
time. You just told me if he's telling the truth about one thing,
yeah,
lied about 8,
yeah,
the one truth gives credibility to the 8 lies.
It gives. I'm not saying it makes them right.
Bro,
I'm saying
bullshit.
It gives. Hold on. I'm saying it gives credibility because, like, okay,
no, it don't, bro.
So okay, I say one thing and I'm telling the truth. You think this thing I'm saying was lie off the bat, or you?
I don't even know if you're telling the truth about the first thing, and I'm not speaking on, and I'm not saying that Cat isn't telling the truth. I'm speaking in general. How I know if you telling me 9 things and one thing is true, but the other 8 are lies. How the fuck do I know if any of it is credible?
That's what I'm saying. The credibility also.
So
I'm saying. Hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that his credibility comes off the rip of, okay, I said one thing. And me saying one thing immediately, A, B, C, and D, they went to responding. This man, and in their response made somebody else respond like, yeah, man, nah, man, like everything Cat's saying is other people who are co-signing who don't gotta say nothing. Ice Cube ain't gotta say nothing. I'm not even in that. That's it. But
he's in it though because the things that Cat spoke about were things that involved his businesses. And what Cat spoke about was his words were like, yeah, if you mad at Cube over some pay, it's some bullshit because X, Y, and Z happened from those opportunities that we got acting in those movies. And these weren't big budget movies. These are movies that Cube funded 85% out of his own pocket. While you got Faison Love complaining about how much he didn't get paid for something. So
okay.
And like I said,
more truth. More truth. You know what I'm saying?
But again, so if I go back to what I said at first, I agree with Cat. Like I think 95% of the interview was truth.
Yeah.
Cat. First off, I think 100% of it is Cat Williams' truth. 95% of it is probably true. 5% of it is his perception of what happened. It could have some gray area in what actually happened, But
yeah.
if you go by the responses of the people that he name dropped, nobody is ever saying Cat Williams lying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Cat
And
Williams. But
that's what
now,
I'm
if
saying.
you remove the Cat Williams and tell me if a nigga tell me 9 things and 1 thing is the truth, but 8 is a lie, I gotta assume the other 8 is true.
Well,
I ain't rocking with that.
let
That's
me clarify it. Once somebody tells you the truth, you're more apt to think they're gonna keep doing that, as opposed to when somebody tells everything they say is a lie. Oh man, he lied to me last time, so he gonna lie to me this time. But then on the backside, I ran up on him the first time. He told me the truth. Next thing you tell me, I'm gonna think, oh well, he told me the truth last time. I probably his character. It could be wrong. I'm saying that in certain instances, a lot of instances, that's what people do. That's how it goes. I come tell you the truth one time and get you on my side, you know what I'm saying, to come back the next time, next 3 times to burn you. You're like, that nigga burned me 3 times, man. He told me the truth this one time, so I thought the next time, but I thought that was an anomaly. He gave me a story, then I came back to him, like, man, damn, it's really his MO is the opposite of what he showed you at first. Which leads me to say that all them cliches be kind of backwards if you read them the right way.
what cliches? Elaborate.
Like people say, you know, like people show you all the first time. People show you who they are the first time you meet them.
Most times they do, but go ahead though.
You know what I'm saying? But they can, like a con man not going to.
Everybody's not a con man though.
I didn't say that, but I'm saying
That's an anomaly.
how's that anomaly?
Everybody's not a
bunch
con
of
man, so that's an anomaly.
Yeah. Anomaly means rare. You think being a con man is rare?
I'd rarely run across con men, but it's also because of how I move. I rarely run across con men.
But to you, everybody a con man, because you're not
I don't
trustworthy
trust
person.
no niggas. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
To me, but again, we're not talking about my personal beliefs. We're just talking about life in general. Life in general, minus my personal beliefs. I don't think everybody is a con man. So most times when I run across people, the first introduction isn't a con. Now, because I just don't trust people, period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, not side eye, but I listen to what you say and then I weigh it out. Not judgment. I guess you can say it is some sort of judging, but I do kind of feel you out when I meet everybody. So every time I meet someone new, no matter who it is, no matter the setting, just people in general, I'm setting myself up for the bullshit. So when it's not bullshit, I'm surprised. When it is bullshit, I'm cool. I already got my guard up. I don't trust nobody. Like I don't give you the opportunity to. I don't give you the opportunity to burn me or fuck me over. I expect it already off the rip. So I'm surprised when you don't do it because I don't trust nobody. But if you ask me,
I'm saying, why don't you trust nobody?
Because I don't trust people, period, bro. That's just my MO. I don't trust. I've been burnt before at a young age, and I said it's not happening again. So from there on, my guard is always up when I'm in any environment. So I want to be surprised when you do some stand-up guy shit. I'm not surprised when you do some non-stand-up guy shit.
See that?
Like if we're business partners, bro, and I have to get information from you, that's bullshit. That ain't stand-up guy shit. If we're business partners and some more information has hit your doorstep and you don't bring it to me as a business partner or as a friend or as a family member or as anything, that's bullshit. Because now I'm like, well, why I gotta pry the information out of you?
But what if I feel like the information, and I'm just being 100%. I'm not arguing. I'm just this is pretend world. What if I feel like the information, like, man, that ain't. If like somebody called, let's say outside of in another situation, somebody's called me and told me something about somebody else.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. We won the game. Houston Texans have beat the Indianapolis Colts 23-19. Go ahead.
Somebody's called me and told me, hey man, XYZ, this person, that. And that's wild. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you because I don't like that person. I'm not telling you because I'm just like, bruh, I wouldn't expect him or her to do that. And I know that's not how you get down, so I'm letting you know this is how he did me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might go and see that person and know what he did to that person, knowing that he did this, right? And knowing, but every action I have with the person been good. We ain't never had no burns. And then he tell me, oh man, I had to burn him for this reason, right? So it's like it's the intricacies of people makes it interesting to have the perspective, you know, whether you're overly trusting or underly trusting. This is unique
Will they hit my
because it's
door?
so
Will the information hit my doorstep?
depends on what it is.
Is there opportunity that the information go hit my doorstep?
If it's some bullshit, probably not.
So
I think
if me and you are doing business,
yeah,
no, not if me and you good,
yeah.
we 100, we brothers.
Okay,
We do
we're doing
business.
business. Yeah,
We brothers. This is our
yeah,
life.
yeah.
If you know you're doing bit, let's say you're doing business with Marco,
Yeah.
and
Whoever Marco is.
whoever Marco is, not a
Yeah.
real person, guys.
Yeah.
So I know you and Marco do business. You dig?
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with Marco, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's your man's.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Sabrina hit my line and be like, hey man, your boy Marco out here doing, you know, some funny business. He scamming niggas bank
Yeah.
information. He
Yeah. Yeah.
befriending
Yeah.
people and scamming their bank information.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Doesn't affect me because I don't fuck with Marco. But I
Yeah.
know my man's fuck with Marco. Bug's my
Yeah. Yeah.
man's.
Yeah.
Bug's my
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like as soon as that information hits my doorstep, boom,
Yeah.
I gotta pick the phone up. Bug.
Yeah.
Hey man.
If you in trouble, if it's
No,
yeah, if
I'm
it's
not in,
if,
I'm not in trouble, but I'm Bug.
yeah,
Hey
you
man.
are.
I'm
You
not in
fuck with old
trouble. I
boy.
don't fuck with
No, no, no.
Marco.
But you know
I
I'm in
don't
trouble. I'm
fuck with
saying,
Marco, bro.
but you know I'm in trouble. So yeah, you're gonna tell me. But I'm saying if it's something like that, and that's you said somebody gave you good information. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
what I was trying to say
hold on.
is, but
The
hold on,
first thing I
finish.
would do. Wait, wait.
What I was trying to say is that might not be your situation with Marco. Like Marco might really be cool with you, and he's not gonna scam you. He just scam
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah,
But I feel like if that information is my line,
yeah,
if I don't pick the phone up and say, "Bug, hey man, they telling me Marco out there scamming niggas,"
yeah, yeah,
that's to me that's weak because if I get the information,
yeah,
never say nothing to you,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden out the blue, Marco scams you, and then you like,
yeah, yeah,
Dub, you never believe, man. This nigga Marco I've been
yeah,
chilling
yeah,
with. We've been going to
yeah, yeah,
Prospect Park chilling all this
yeah,
time. This
yeah,
nigga is a scammer, bro. Been scamming everybody, and this nigga scam me. And then I'd be
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh yeah, bro. Sabrina hit me like 3 months ago, telling me Marco was a scammer. I feel like you
yeah.
should feel away, bro. Because if it was the
But
other way around,
yeah,
I 1000% feel away.
but I'm saying the first thing I would do would I would have to check to see if Sabrina. I mean, because like I'm saying, I can if she just tell me because sometimes somebody come and tell you something and you ain't got no filter to know if it's true or not. You just trust their word. You trusted Sabrina.
You're
Sabrina
right.
could just got in a bad situation and felt like she got scammed rather than get scammed, and she might
Could
call it a
be.
scam.
You are
You know what I'm
correct.
saying? I'm not saying it could go either way. So first thing I'm gonna do is I gotta backtrack on her. You know what I'm saying, to make sure what she's saying, and if it's true, then yeah, I'm coming to you, coming like, bro, I checked into it too, bro, to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you her to tell me this. I tell you that. You of course tell your man that, and he gonna be like, man, nah, man. And he tell you the real, you know, what really happened, and he was righteous. You know what I'm saying? So now he gonna look at. I'm gonna have to go back and be like, hey, man, the girl ain't even righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it kind of
You are correct. But see, for
it
me, and I understand what you're saying. Sabrina could be a dirty bitch, not righteous,
yeah,
y'all. You know, she could
yeah,
have did business with Marco, and he did stand up business with her, and she
yeah,
just felt away.
yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you like Sabrina is A1 and I always tell you know, like, hey man, I would hit you and be like, hey man, Sabrina told me your boy Marco scammer. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's true.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
letting you know just what she said happened. And I give
yeah,
you the
yeah, yeah,
rundown of everything I know. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
can do your own research because I
yeah,
trust you. I have enough history with you.
yeah,
We have history from years and years and years. I
yeah,
know if
yeah,
I say, book, Sabrina hit me, she said X, Y, and Z happened.
yeah,
Marco a scammer. I know you're not finna
uh,
pick the phone up and be like, hey, Marco, I heard you a scammer. I know
yeah,
you gonna do your due diligence and see if your man's a scammer or not.
yeah.
So for me,
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
the
Right.
information I'm letting you know what's up.
Yeah. I
I'm letting
mean,
you know what I know. Because if
yeah,
3 months down the line come down and some bullshit happen,
yeah,
and I ain't at least give you the heads up,
yeah,
I feel like I'm a whole ass nigga, bro. Because I could have been like, well, damn, man, I heard the nigga was a
yeah.
little shady 3 months ago and I ain't even say nothing to you. I felt that's some bullshit.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, I guess I deal with a bunch of people, a lot, different people, and different people working in the same industries. So sometimes you hear a whole story, bro. They give you a whole story, you know, to have you thinking have you on guard around somebody, and you get around that person, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta be on guard from what you heard, and they feel that, and they be like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know, I don't want to have you. You don't got to. You ain't for say so and so told me, but you might infer that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've heard.
You're right.
Man, this is the third time somebody did that. I had a meeting with this person. They might put you on game to what's going. Now you be like, oh, okay. So now you know, it gets
I,
complicated, bro.
I deal with it
Dealing with
on a
people.
day. I deal with it on a daily basis. And
Yeah,
I'm a big proponent of because you tell me something about somebody,
yeah,
I'm not going to I'm not gonna take it as gospel
yeah,
because I understand that, you know, life is like the life is like a big game of telephone. Whatever your
yeah,
experience was with that person was
yeah,
your experience with that person, but
yeah,
it's from your perspective. So
yeah,
I hear what you're saying, but I
yeah,
also want to find out for myself.
yeah,
So you can tell me that Marco was a scammer. Cool, bro.
yeah,
I I'm a I'm a I'm gonna meet Marco for myself. And
yeah,
I'm gonna interact with Marco. I'm not gonna let what you told me affect how I interact with him.
yeah. Why would
But
you now you go after I told you might be a scam, you gonna interact with him still?
if I'm in a situation where I have to, so
Right.
I'm be 100 with you,
Yeah.
100 transparent. If I'm in a situation where I have to deal with Marco, and you tell me Marco is a scammer,
Yeah.
it's gonna be in the back of my mind. But my first interactions and dealings with Marco,
Yeah.
I am going to be open minded to see exactly what he got going on. Because, like I said, your situation your
So
situation could be different than your vantage point could be from a different place.
so Marco meets you and says, "Hey man, what's up, bro? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can do this meeting. Everybody put your social security number on top of the page and pass it around."
Boogie told me that Marco was a scammer. So off the rip, meeting number one, Marco was asking me for my social.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm be like, Marco, I can't give you my social, bro.
That's how we
That's a
registered
little
for
too much.
that's how we
That's a little
registered
too
with the
much, Marco. I can't give you my
that's how
social today. Like I don't even know your phone number, but you want my social.
that's how we registered for with the government, man, so we can document that you was here so we can give you the money. So
Let me
we
see
can't
the
give you the money.
paperwork. Show me the paperwork, bro. We ain't even
Uh,
talking about pay yet.
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you got to push. We can't get to that point because the numbers are so crazy. Once you hear it, you're gonna say, yeah.
I
But you
gotta
know what
see
I'm
the numbers
saying?
first, Marco. If I can't see the crazy numbers first, then I can't give you my social, bro.
Well, honestly, the federal government doesn't release the numbers until after the first quarter. So we can just wait till as in the first quarter, but the spot you have gonna be gone though for sure. People waiting for your spot.
Well, this don't sound like the opportunity for me, Marco. I'm gonna have to pass.
That's a bad man. Marco come back next, and I come back next week like, man, me and Marco made $100,000 on that deal with the
That's
government,
cool.
man.
And then 2 more months from that, Marco then took 100,000 from you. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
No, I mean, I think it goes all. It's just like I said, it's tough to trust people, man. But I mean, it's tough not to sometimes. You know what? I always said that
I
people
never
be
have an
lying,
issue not trusting people though. Go ahead, though.
bro. I'm saying, yeah. Well, I'm saying people always lie about their trust levels, man. I think everybody in the world, or not in the world, but there's a large number of people who would be like, man, I got trust issues. I don't trust people, blah, blah, blah. And then get in the car and go to McDonald's and tell a complete stranger to make them some food, man.
Yeah, but no, that's not true. Yes, you are true. But I trust the McDonald's employee to do what they're paid to do, which is give me some subpar food that may or may not fuck my stomach up. So I already know I'm gambling from the get-go when I turn into the parking lot. Like,
What
look,
I'm saying,
when we
man.
get off this podcast,
Yeah,
I'm going to Whataburger to try the new wings.
yeah,
I already know before I even get in my car that I'm gambling with my guts, bro. I might go get some delicious wings that are good,
yeah,
fill me up while I watch TV before I go to sleep,
yeah.
or I might get some contaminated shit from an employee who don't give a fuck about their job, and I'm had a BGs for the next 10 hours. It's a gamble, bro. I know. I'm cool with it.
Gamble, man. That's you gotta trust. You just trusting in the Lord. What you saying?
I'm just,
The
hey
Lord gonna
man, it's a
take care of
gamble.
me
I
and
ain't
stuff.
trusting in nothing but the gamble, bro. I'm trusting in the roll of the dice.
I had a dude. I forgot who he was, man. He used to always be like, man, they finger fucking your food, man. They finger fucking your food every time you go. And he's like, finger fucking your food.
That's the other piece, bro. Like just living life, doing my regular 9 to 5.
Yeah,
I don't think that every person who works fast food is doing something nefarious to your food, bro. I think the majority of fast food workers, they just
yeah.
don't give a fuck either way, bro. Like I don't
But that's
think
why I'm saying he wasn't saying they was doing that stuff to your food. He was saying that they touching your food with their hands. You know
oh,
what
they
I'm
fucked up,
saying?
bro. One time
That's why.
I've seen the cashier I've seen the cashier had a safety gloves on, take your
Yeah,
money and work the register, turn around and load your fries in a box and don't change gloves, bro. And that's the
yeah,
gamble right
bro.
there, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I
But
don't think the
and the
nigga,
more,
I don't think the nigga that's preparing my burger like maliciously throws the patty on the ground. However,
but if it falls
if
down,
it falls out, he might just pick it up and throw that bitch on the burger because he tried to get to the end of his shift. I don't even think you do that shit, bro. It's so but when you think about that's why I never wanted to be like a doctor, like no surgeon, no anesthesiologist,
yeah,
nothing where people's lives are 100% in my hands, bro. Because work just becomes routine. Like for the surgeon, it's just routine. For the brain surgeon, it's routine, bro. And no,
think
you
so.
don't. Yeah, you don't want a bunch of deaths on your resume because you won't get your awards and get your money. But at the same
But
time,
still,
like,
I'm working on brains, man. It's so many intricacies in his brain. Everybody's brain ain't the same, man. I gotta do his brain might jiggle a little bit to the left. I'm working. I'm looking at synapses and all kind of wild stuff, man. I'm kind of painting a picture up in this thing.
yeah, but see, when my goddaughter has been going through some stuff
Yeah,
with the brain. I don't want to
yeah,
bring up because I don't know if parents running out there. But
yeah,
long story short,
yeah,
I we spent time, up there at the hospital with her, watching her. And like one morning, like a couple of mornings, it's like the doctor's making their rounds and it's just routine. It's like
yeah,
it's just as routine as my 6 a.m. briefing at my workplace.
yeah.
It's the same routineness of it. So it's like I know how I treat the job. Like every day isn't a passion for the job. Some days it's like I'm getting through my workday.
Yeah.
I don't think a surgeon is any different, bro. Like they getting through their
Uh,
workday,
mm,
bro.
It might be some surgeons like that know their job though. So like, I feel like, I mean, you're right. I'm saying, but I look at some jobs. I look, there was like a game, a basketball game, bro, and practice is the things that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? but you still find the joy in practice. Like, I don't want to do paperwork, bro, but I find the joy doing paperwork. Like, oh, the paperwork is giving me game on how stuff going. Or I don't want to do this function of the job, but that job is strengthening the fun part. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if a surgeon, he might seem routine getting these get your vitals on me. Okay. But I'm preparing myself in my head, like, okay, yeah, this is my practice. I'm getting all my pre-game stuff out the way. So now I can go back to full up in his brain. Oh, uh. But you're right. Some of them get to the point where they're like, man, okay, I'm gonna do this. You know, especially for people.
When I was working when I was working for the organization we don't normally talk about, which starts with a Y and ends with an A.
Yeah.
One of the kids who was in the program, father was a surgeon for a major hospital in Houston. And I had a cousin that sustained injuries from a car wreck. And said cousin just happened to be in the part of the hospital that this surgeon works in.
Yeah.
And he would give me like daily updates, bro. Yeah. And that shit was just like so routine. Like he hit me one day and was just like, yeah, you know, your cousin is doing X, Y, and Z. I mean, he should make it, you know, we'll see. Yeah, and that shit just was like so routine. Like, you know, I might book this field trip, I might book a different. It don't matter. I don't know. And that's how it hit me because, you know, to me, that case was important, bro. That's my family. But to him, that's just one of 20, 30, 40 for the day that, it may go either way. He may die, may live. Yeah, we don't know. We'll see. We'll give him this morphine and call it a day. So, you know, I don't know. New Year's resolutions, man. You got one? What's up?
I ain't got nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do you want to improve? What does Boogie want to improve on for 2024, bro?
Nothing, man. I don't improve on.
So there's nothing that you want to or can improve on in your life. Everything is 1,000.
No. I'm just saying I want to perfect the things. I want to improve. I guess prove is the word you use. I guess. I think resolutions are kind of silly sometimes because it's like, unless it's something new that you know, but I don't got nothing new. I don't got nothing new that I'm trying to, you know, master. I guess I am trying to improve everything I was doing last year.
I'm not a resolution guy myself, but give me one thing you want to improve. Give me one thing that you want to improve on from Boogie from last year.
I want to improve on, man. No, I don't know. At first, I thought I wanted to get a mile in a day to get better, get some more cardio every day. I was like, man, I'll be running a mile, 2, 3 miles probably every day or every 2 days. So
there's no need for you to run a mile a day, bro.
It's healthy.
So run a mile a day. It probably is healthy, but you know.
I mean, that's not extreme, bro.
How do you fit that in with the rest of your busy schedule, though?
A mile for 10 minutes, man. Hey, that's creeping.
I know a lot of people that can't run a mile in 10 minutes. Like, I know a lot of people who are in good shape that don't run a 10-minute mile. Like, firefighters training isn't asking you to run a 10-minute mile.
What, 15?
It's 14 to 16.
Right,
like a 10-minute mile in theory
that's creeping, bro.
That's fuck.
No, it's not. No,
it's a 10-minute mile?
That's not fast, bro.
There is nothing I've done in life within my athleticism that has called for me to run a 10-minute mile.
10-minute mile. I think the world record is like, what, 4 or 5?
I'm not asking about the world record.
I'm just showing the difference.
How is extreme.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm showing you how far it is. It's not like it's in world record speed. 10 minutes. Okay, what's 10 divided by 4?
I don't know. So you tell me right now you
2?
go run a mile, 10 minutes to you was cruising. It's easy work. Like easy work.
You should okay, she said I'm running. I'm running around. It takes me more than 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to get around the track 4 times.
So a 10-minute mile is easy work for you.
Yeah, man. I definitely want to 10-minute mile, man. I can run 10 minute mile and walk some. Yeah, man.
I think you're being a little delusional right now,
Huh.
but I'm not gonna argue with you because you're in better shape than me. I probably can do a mile in 18 minutes. You know, I
Yeah.
definitely can do an 18-minute mile. I'll tell you that.
Here we go right here. For a 50-year-old man, a beginner, this is the average. This is from runninglevel.com. The average mile for a 50-year-old man is 10 minutes and 40 seconds. If you're a beginner, if you're a novice, 8 minutes and 51 seconds. Intermediate, 7:30. Advanced, 6:18.
Now let me ask you a question. Where do
Yeah,
you think the majority of people fall at in those tiers?
that's what it is. It's the it go
No,
from
I'm
12.
asking you. What do you think the normal for? And this is just people that you're around. What do you think the median of the people you're around, average people, working citizens, where do you think they would fall in those time slots?
According to statistics, they probably be
Not statistics,
beginners.
like people you know.
Beginners. What you mean? I work in gyms, bro. So what are you talking about?
You're right.
But
Your
I'm just
friend
saying
group,
because
your friend circle. Out of your friend circle, where do you think the majority of your friend circle will fall at in that chair?
they be in the 10 to 12. No, that's not running fast, bro. That was a 50-year-old man. For a 30-year-old man, the average mile is 9:35. That's saying like that's average. Everybody, the average of Americans. This is a good mile time is 6:37. That's a good mile. The average, bro, I promise you can walk a mile in 12 minutes. You can walk a mile in 12 minutes on a track. It's 4 times around the track, man.
I got 5 people in my mind right now. Out of said 5 people, they ain't running a mile in 10 minutes.
I'm just saying
13,
that
14, yeah.
that's creeping, bro. You can walk a mile. You can walk a mile. You can
Do you
walk a
know how
mile.
many people
And,
can't run a full lap around a track? Think about that.
no,
There are a lot of people who can't run without stopping a full mile around the track.
that's cool. But what I'm saying is, just because you run
That's
and you
not cool
stop,
at all.
that's what I'm saying. Just because you run and can't make it the full way around, you running, stopping, and walking, you can make it around that in 2 minutes, man. So you telling me you can't do that 3, 4 times? Running, stopping, walking, getting your breath, running. That's 2 minutes. That's 2 minute quarters, bro. The quarter mile, they sprinted in 40 seconds, man. So you telling me I can't walk it in 2 minutes?
I think I think it's the difference between a sprinter and a nigga that's not in shape, bro.
But you can't walk around 400 meters in
Bro,
2 minutes.
I've seen people that get winded walking through HEB, let alone running a mile, no matter what pace they on.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying? You can
I
walk
hear
it. You
what you're
can just
saying.
walk it. You can just walk like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, walk it in 12, 13 minutes, bro. Just walk as long as you don't stop.
Man, it's some
Just walk it.
unhealthy people out here, bro. It's some niggas that probably
Yeah.
can't walk. It's people who probably got to stop walking the first lap.
Okay. But it's people that but the average, that's not of only people who can do it. It's the average people. That's what the statistics says. The average time is this. That's the average time. Not up, but not below average.
I
And
don't
they
think the
factor it
average
out.
time is 10 minutes, though. I know what your data says. I don't know if that's the true average. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, but
I'm
nigga
gonna be
can't
honest
walk.
with you, bro.
I'm just I done broke it down 18 ways
I don't
from
care how
from
you
fact
broke it down,
facts
bro. Like
factual
those
way. I'm
aren't
like,
facts, bro.
bro,
That's
if you
Google.
can't,
Google ain't
if
facts, bro.
I know
Just
somebody,
because you Google some
I'm talking
shit
about
don't mean it's
me. I'm
fact.
talking about me. If I'm
Oh, it's
saying,
fact for you. Yeah. No,
no,
it's
that's
fact
what I'm
for your
saying.
health. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm saying I have walked miles in 2 minutes, like walked it. Know how I know I'm walking?
Well,
Because
you haven't
we
walked a
run.
mile in two
That's what I'm
minutes.
saying. Listen, I have. I'm telling you.
You walked a mile in 2 minutes?
I'm sorry. I'm sure. I walked a quarter in 2 minutes. I walked a quarter. How I know I'm walking the quarter because I'm timing people running. I'm like, okay, boom, let's go. And I'm walking around. It's taking me a minute to walk. So you telling me, I mean, it's taking me 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 30 seconds to walk it. So I'm saying I can't walk for 8 minutes straight, man.
But that's you.
I'm that out of shape.
No, that's you. Someone who's saying I can run the mile in under 10. That's you.
I said 10.
I'm not speaking of you. I'm speaking of other people.
I'm saying
you.
other people. I'm asking other people. I'm saying other people, you can't walk a mile in under 12 minutes, bro. I broke down the science of what it would take to do that. And I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying if a person can't walk a quarter in 2 or 3 minutes, walk all the way around the track one time in 2 to 3 minutes, man, how slow are you walking?
Oh, I know some people that probably can't do it.
They must be morbidly out of shape, bro.
They probably
To
are.
walk. But I'm saying that's not the majority of people. That's a piece of people.
But I don't think the majority of people are running a mile in 10 minutes.
Okay, well.
I don't. I know someone in Firefighter Academy right now that their qualifying time for the mile ain't 10 minutes.
Were they naked or they had stuff on? I mean, they have their gear on, or they have
no, they're not running a mile in full firefighters gear. However, they do run upstairs, like 7 flights of stairs in full firefighters gear. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not full firefighters gear. No.
And also their standard is lower because it's like, okay, we're gonna have heftier, bulkier guys, so this is not as important to them.
It doesn't change for the police.
What you mean?
It's not 10 minutes. It's the 10 minute is not a 10-minute qualifier.
Because the chance of a police officer having to run the suspect down is more likely than the firefighter have to run the fire down. So
you hear what I'm saying? The police officer's mile isn't 10 minutes either.
What is it?
It ain't 10 minutes. Not at the time I was thinking about being the police. I can tell you that for fact. I don't know what it is today in 2023, but in 2010, it wasn't 10 minutes. It was actually like 12. You had to finish it in 12. Same thing with the Army. It ain't 10-minute mile. They got to finish it in like 12. Yeah. This is what the nephew told me.
Let's see. A drill 10 fitness test for the Houston police. Okay. You know what? That's not even important.
Why is it not important? What's the number? No, tell me the number.
I ain't okay, I'm sorry. I was like, I have to go find it, but let me see.
Okay. Look, and I said that was 2012.
6 minutes.
It's
okay.
That was 2012. I don't know what it is today.
6 minutes. But hold on, let me see Texas. That's California.
I ain't gonna be the police. I ain't running that shit in 6 minutes. Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Fitness requirements. It's a mile and a half. And it is. Come on, man. See, I didn't want to get to this bad PoD, man. Here we go. You have to be, if you're 24, your 24 has to be 11. If you're 25, it's 11:17. If you're 30 to 35, it's 11:42. If you're 35, 39, it's 12:12. In order to get to 14, you got to be 50 plus.
Whoa, is there a chance for me to be the police at 43?
Yeah, at 50. That's 50 plus. That's what I'm saying. They have to every so often. So if I'm 50 and I don't just, I'm not supposed to just not get tested for my physical ever again, right?
We didn't see some of these police officers. Them niggas ain't running nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pencil whipping that hoe. They know somebody in the physical fitness department.
Or a 12-minute mile ain't ridiculous, man. It's really not that hard. I can walk this, bro. If I'm in any type of shape, I can walk this. I don't have to be in good shape. I'm a human being, and I don't have any, pre-existing health issues or bad knees, but if I'm, in the 30 to 80 percentile of health, I can walk a
I feel
mile.
like if you can't continuously run a mile, you probably are in a percentile of health where you have a chronic illness or some other bullshit going on, bro.
So you think it's more chronic ill people than it is people who are not? I'm
Yes,
just asking.
I do think it is. I do think it's more people who have chronic illnesses, obesity, diabetes, bullshit where they don't exercise regularly than it is
Yeah.
of people who do. I do believe that.
All right.
You going to any festivities for the national championship just rolling around on Monday? They should be starting today and tomorrow. So
It started
tomorrow.
yesterday. Started Friday, yeah.
You going to any of them?
Nah, man. Relaxing, man. Relaxing, man. I have to relax on the weekends. It has to be something big to bring me out. And then big. Everything is everything. I don't know what would bring me out. It'd have to be something big, man, to get me at the house, man. To go somewhere to do something like I go see Ludacris and Ja Rule. They coming for the 2000 tour.
Who?
Later on this, Ludacris, Ja Rule, and a couple other
They're on the same tour?
2000. Yeah, Luda, Ja Rule, somebody, the 2000 playlist tour. I always want to say Amarion. 2000 play.
I'm mad I missed the 50 Cent tour, bro. I don't really care about Ja. I go see Luda, but I don't care about the rest of them dudes.
It's it's uh it's okay. It's Ashante, Luda, Fat Joe, Ja Rule, somebody else. I've seen the pictures, but I can't see the names.
I was having a conversation with a young lady in the workplace
Oh,
today.
Nelly, Ashante, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Mace, Fabulous, Lloyd, Mike Jones, Yin Yang Twins, Amiri, and DJ Lobby.
Oh, I'll leave the house for that.
Yeah, I was trying to find some tickets for that. Think about that.
I was having this conversation with a young lady in the workplace today. Social media with their mate came up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you and your female have any rules or stipulations when it comes to social media usage?
Man, it depends. Now, I don't even. I mean, I'm gonna speak from a position of I'm gonna speak from a position of not what I personally do or don't do, whatever, but from the outside looking in, like social media it's like a third mate. It's like a third mate because you end up really like vicariously living or having interactions through social media. You know what I'm saying? So I understand women or men who be like that social media stuff is bad because it's like a third mate. It's like a third mate sometimes. But then it could be good, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just depends.
Is
I don't
that
know.
your personal view or experience, or is that you analyzing it?
That's me analyzing it. Because
Okay. Give me your personal view or experience. Do y'all have rules
no, I'm
within
saying
social media?
but my personal no, I think my personal views are because it's gonna spin a whole different way that I don't want to go.
Well,
So
it's not, because the question
I'm
is to gauge someone's personal experiences, because that's what the conversation was. Because
yeah,
the
okay.
young ladies,
What do you mean?
because the young lady's personal
Yeah,
experience was,
yeah.
yeah, if my dude on IG and it's an IG model, a young lady that he doesn't know has buku followers.
Yeah.
You know, she got a bikini pickup,
Yeah.
and he likes said pic.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
I mean,
You agree with that?
theoretically, yeah.
Oh, so you do agree with that? Why? Why is that theoretically cheating?
Because if I mean, it depends on the construct of the relationship. Because generally speaking, like if you promise yourself to somebody in any way, and then have those same lustful feelings for somebody else, whether it's a picture or a post or whatever, and you're liking this post not because you like this person's personality or you think I don't know,
You just think
but
it's a
you're
five.
liking it.
It's a five pick. So
It could be a fire pick.
it's
If I'm saying
IG. That's what IG is for. It's a five pick. I'm
it
not
could be a
liking
fire
it in
pick.
the hopes that the young lady sees my like
Yeah,
and hits me in the DM.
yeah,
This is what I'm into. I'm into 5'8", thick, light skin. Hits my timeline. I
yeah.
double tap. And I keep it
But they
moving.
go. But I'm speaking from perspective of a woman, somewhat. Not that I am one, but I've heard this conversation. Well, if you like that, shouldn't I be? Well, now you can't be liking other people's stuff of bodies that I don't have. Like I got the body, but I ain't got a body like that. You know what I'm saying? So you saying what you're saying to me? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're taking it as like a slug towards them, even though it's not.
But I like all body types. I'm not liking the body type. I'm liking
Yeah.
the fact that the picture's fire.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
not a
then she
certain
got,
body type I'm only like. I like all body types.
yeah. So then she gonna say, nigga, the fuck is you? You Andy Warhol in this bitch now? You're a photographer. You you like pictures because of the way they look. You like the lighting on a motherfucking picture.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Lighting on her
naive.
booty.
I'm
Yeah.
not I'm
She
not
like,
naive though. So I don't think just because me and you are an item, we're married, we're
yeah,
in a committed relationship or
yeah,
whatever it is,
yeah,
that your eye for what you like stops because you've met me. You might
yeah,
see a dude out there in a fly suit and
yeah,
you think said pick is fire. You double tap it. Or you say, man,
yeah,
homie, fly over there.
yeah,
That ain't gonna stop because you with me. You may have eyes for me when it comes to being with someone,
yeah,
loyalty, intimacy, not
yeah,
cheating. Your eyes are
yeah,
for me, but you're
yeah,
still a female or you're still a male. You still have eyes. You still know if this is nice or not.
yeah.
And why is it cheating just because you like it?
Well, because in the construct, from what it sounds like to her, in her construct, she feels like his eyes shouldn't he can have eyes, but he's going further than just looking like, which is a very, very unique thing. I think we talked about before. It's like it's different kinds of people, right? It's people who can have you can have all these models on your page or whatever you like, or dog dildos. I don't know, whatever you like on your page.
You say
You ain't got a
dog
lot.
dildos?
I don't know anything, whatever a person like but you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but we do like it. You don't have to push like. You can just look at it and keep going. And there are certain
So
people who do that,
so
so people like it.
so you telling me I can look at the pic.
Yeah,
I like the pic.
yeah,
I just don't have to press like for the optics that
yeah.
it might be for someone who might go through my phone.
No, you don't have to like it because regardless of, it's not about, it's like because you it's not enough for you to know you like it. Why you gotta let her, why you have to let her know you like it, or
Ain't
the
that
world know you
ain't,
like it?
isn't that the point of IG? And I'm just asking.
I mean, no, it's to show pictures. You don't
So
have
let
to
me ask
like
you a
it.
question.
Yeah,
When I see because my algorithm thoughts,
yeah,
hot rods,
yeah,
guns,
yeah,
sports.
yeah,
So when I see a fire car, I like a double
yeah,
tap. When I see a fire gun I like, I
Yeah.
double tap.
Why?
Oh, because I like it. So when I see a
And so who
fire
you
gun,
telling?
I double
Yeah.
tap.
Now, who do you think the like is going to? Who's
Well,
seeing the like?
some of me double tapping said like is letting my algorithms know this is the type of stuff I like, so I
Yeah.
get more of that.
Yeah.
I understand that's how the algorithm works.
And so, but it's also saying you want the person who posted that to know that you appreciate their art.
Yeah, in a sea of 20,000 likes, I don't think that my double tap is going to get that person's attention exclusively.
I didn't say that,
So
but I mean, then why?
94% of the time when I double tap it,
Yeah.
I'm double tapping it because I know I see this fire Impala, this 96 Impala. When I
Yeah.
double tap this shit, I'm gonna get more like posts on my algorithm. When I see 5'8" Afro Latina in a two-piece that stick as fuck, when I double tap, I'm gonna get more of that. When I see staccato 1911 customized, I'm gonna double tap it because I'm gonna
Okay.
get more of that. And
Now,
also,
question.
go ahead.
When's the last time you opened a new account
A new account for what?
for anything, any social media account?
I don't. Why should I? Because all of my social media accounts are tailored to how I want it, so I don't want to start
I,
over.
but my question was, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying I would be curious. I got on Threads. They put me on Threads. I didn't even know I put whatever.
Well,
And
you
it
have to
was
acknowledge you wanted to be on there.
no Thread. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I put some. So I'm on Threads, right? So I don't think I posted on Threads before, but I just go. I literally when I did that, I wanted to see, but what's gonna pop up, and it's interesting to see what pops up on the thread. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never liked nobody. I ain't never added nobody. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing what pops up, and so that's interesting. Like I said, I would wonder. I haven't.
Well,
I don't go in there enough to know. I couldn't tell you what
Threads
pops up the most
Threads
because I
is
don't go
tied
on
to
there
your
enough.
Threads is tied to your IG. So first
Yeah,
off, anyone you're a friend with on Instagram, once they decide to join Threads, you're
yeah,
instantly going to become Threads friends with them,
yeah,
and your Instagram algorithm rolls over to Threads because it's a subsidiary or it's under the umbrella of that company.
yeah.
So
But
your feed that normally will
yeah,
fall on IG is also going to transfer to Threads because anyone you follow or are friends with,
yeah,
when they post on Threads,
yeah,
it's going to come to you. When they open a Threads account, y'all are going to automatically be friends.
yeah. But what
Especially
I'm saying
if
it.
you click that.
What I'm saying when I go through my threads, right? Most most of my threads are like request or be friends with or look at so and so. It's like it's not. It's kind of different from Instagram, where you know what I'm saying. I guess 'cause I probably have more. I have more data, but like I'm not getting. I might get one every 10 posts or something that I don't know where this came from. I don't know how this got in here. Everything else is pretty much like, oh yeah, that's my friend here, this person or that. I have a connection to the thread
Yeah,
some
that's
kind of
how it's
way.
gonna be. Because
Huh?
Threads is trying to copy IG. I mean not IG, Twitter. That's their
Yeah,
response for Twitter. So,
yeah.
but pretty much
It's
your
like Twitter. Like on Twitter,
it
I don't
is
follow Twitter a
that
lot.
was their whole thing. So pretty much your algorithm from IG, like prime example, you've posted on Threads before. Like you have posted on Threads before. And how I know you've posted on Threads before, I
Yeah,
got an alert because when I joined Threads, it was around the time you joined Threads, you made a post, it alerted me that you made the post.
yeah,
Because every time someone from IG joins Threads, I get an alert that I'm friends with at least. So
yeah. I ain't even looked at it this week.
I joined Truth Social last year.
Um, like I might see like
You know what Truth
it's
Social is?
mm-mm.
It's like where all the Trumpers went once Trump got banned from Twitter. So I just went to Truth Social to just post a pod.
Yeah.
That's all. I was trying to see if I could bait some Trumpers to come debate us on the pod, but I didn't get any bites.
Like, yeah. That's happened before too. I've done it before too. When you open a new account on something, your algorithm it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have nothing to pull from, so they shoot you. You get a wide variety of shit. You get a wide variety of shit, and then all of a sudden, when you start liking stuff, or you start adding, really when you add friends, they start linking, and you start seeing friends of friends stuff. But anyway,
If you want
I
to
ain't got
keep
no
it a buck,
resolutions, man.
the moment you go search something,
Yeah,
they add that shit to the algorithm.
yeah.
Cause I wanted to know, oh yeah, gumbo greens, bro. I heard
Yeah.
that this was the craze, people making gumbo greens. So I hit IG first, searched gumbo greens recipes, got a couple hits. Then I went to the TikTok gumbo greens. And for like 2 weeks straight, I was getting nothing but cooking posts, which was kind of fire because I got like 2 or 3 more recipes, but no.
TikTok, man.
Yeah, I did like a
TikTok,
boil,
TikTok.
a oven boil. So I got like a whole chicken,
Mm-hmm.
andouille sausage, corn on the cob, eggs, potatoes. Threw them in the oven bag with some butter and some seasoning. Sat it in there for like 2 hours, and it was supposed to be like a fake ass seafood boil or chicken boil. It was good, but it was too much butter, bro. Gotta cut the butter in half.
Mm-hmm. I ain't never had a pie in my life.
A pie?
Pie,
Like any kind of pie?
not one.
Sorry to hear that, bro. Not even the poutine pie?
You talking about a vagina? This thing called poutine pie?
Yes, but I'm talking about vagina.
Oh, oh, okay. I thought. I mean, I ain't had no pie. Like I've never tasted any type of pie. So a pie you name, I wouldn't. Shit, I would like for real. I thought they was joking. No, I ain't never had pumpkin, apple, but I ain't never had cheesecake in my life.
That's a lie. I've eaten cheesecake with you. You've had a piece of cheesecake before.
Bruh, I've never eaten cheesecake in my life.
That's not
Never.
true. That's
That's 100%
1000%
true.
not true. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Bruh, I don't eat sweets. When do you see me eat cheesecake?
I've been
I've
in your
never.
presence when you've eaten a piece of cheesecake.
When?
It was at the YMCA, by the way.
Bro, I for sure. I don't eat. I don't eat cheese. I've never. How you gonna tell me what I've eaten, bro? You might have thought I was eating cheesecake.
You're right.
I
I
ain't never
could be
eat.
misunderstood. You might have just
Yeah,
been eating regular cheese with graham
no,
cracker
with
crust.
cheese.
You
No,
don't eat cheese either?
hell no.
What the
No, I'm
fuck
saying
do you eat, bro?
no, no, no,
Besides
no, 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 no.
churches.
I eat cheese, but I'm saying you think I had a piece of cheese with? Bro, I've never had cheesecake, bro. I've
You've
never
never
had
had
cheese.
cheesecake in your life.
I've never
What
had
do you
any
name the
pie.
things that you've had? Name the things that you've had, because cheesecake is not a pie, it's cake. But go ahead. Name the
So
things
I
you've
don't
had.
even know. Cake.
You don't know what you've
Uh,
had?
I said cake.
What kind of cake have
Um,
you had?
German chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla. That's probably it. I mean, somebody probably gave me some cakes, maybe like a taste, but like to eat a full cake piece. I ain't never had a coconut cake. Is it coconut cake?
Well, if you had German chocolate cake, you definitely had coconut cake, because German chocolate cake is made with coconut.
See, that's why. Okay, so I took coconuts off because I hate coconuts.
So you got a piece of German chocolate cake and took the coconut off, when
Probably so.
coconut is a major ingredient in German chocolate
You know,
cake.
that's why I don't like German chocolate. 'Cause I ain't never had. I had the yellow cake with the chocolate in the middle. German chocolate is a
You
double
just
fudge,
had a
right?
yellow cake with chocolate.
Yeah, yeah. I never had. I thought that was German chocolate because I don't eat sweets, man. Oh, I don't eat cakes and pies.
You just eat pussy.
I mean, sometimes you gotta. A man takes a stance. You gotta stay there, man.
So
I ain't
outside
eating
of
no
pussy and
pies.
chicken, what else do you eat?
Uh, Everything else, man. shrimp.
Well, you don't eat everything else because you don't eat sweets. So you don't eat everything else.
That ain't really food, bro. That's like a dessert. Man.
So pussy, chicken, and shrimp. What else you eat?
Beef, nigga. Pause. Like I mean, Latino food. I eat everything, man. I just don't eat certain
Have you had
certain
tres leches?
tres leches.
Yes.
Is that the I don't know, what is that? That
It's
three
cake
cheese?
with the three milks.
No, I am not. I don't eat. I had lemon cake before. Okay, I had lemon cake from Frenchie's.
Do you eat ice cream?
Mm,
Don't tell me you've never had ice cream before.
I've had ice cream. I used to eat ice cream all the time, but I started drinking milk, so I ain't had my ice cream really maybe 10, 15 years.
Jello,
Jello, nah, man.
custard.
No, what is custard?
Have you had it?
It's like that. Is it like that mustard looking
I'm not going to sit there and tell you I can explain to you what custard is. You would have to ask the female.
no,
Pudding.
I
Have you
don't
had
think
pudding before?
I've had Jello. Everybody had a Jello pudding, pop the pudding.
What candies do you eat if you eat candies? And I mean, not the young lady or stripper named Candy, like actual candy. I'm pretty sure you've eaten candy before, but
I've
not
already had
her.
a whole stripper.
Pretty
um, uh,
sure you've eaten her before, but not candy. I'm talking about the actual like delicacy. It's not
um,
her.
um, I Snickers, maybe Reese's peanut butter cups. That's probably it.
You know, it's a porn star named Snickers.
Porn star named Snickers.
Yeah.
I seen somebody say I seen always a meme that M&M's was gonna start having hairy nut M&Ms to compete with the Dick Veins in the Snickers.
That sounds like a lie, but
Oh,
like,
it's 100% live, but it was very funny.
oh, okay.
Hairy balls, M&Ms to compete with the Dick Veins and the
I don't think the
Snickers.
dick veins. I just think it's cascaded chocolate, and people had a fit when the Snickers were smooth.
I don't know. I always thought it was like, damn man, you got miniature pictures of my dick, man.
I've never looked at a Snickers and thought dick veins in my life.
Oh man. Well, there's things,
But I
new
don't fuck with
perspectives.
Snickers because it has Nugent in it, and I don't eat
Oh,
that.
I was gonna say because they had dick veins.
I don't eat Nugent, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I
Most
always not
chocolate candy bars you find have quote unquote dick veins in them.
not Kit Kats, not Nestle Crunch, not
Kit Kats are cascaded. Nestle Crunch is a thin bar with a bunch of crunchy shits in it. Three Musketeers have dick veins.
Three
Snickers
Musketeers.
does.
Okay, okay. No,
Uh,
too. Not
Milky
Almond
Ways
Joy.
do.
Oh yeah, Milky
Mounds
Way too.
does, but not Almond Joy. But you wouldn't know because you don't eat almonds or
Yeah, I
coconut
don't
butter.
eat or coconut. Yes, I've seen it before though.
So
Um,
you examine the candy bar to see if it has dick veins?
no. I've
Oh,
seen
okay.
Almond Joy before.
Not in like a female's mouth or somewhere else.
I saw when it was niggas were eating candy when we said Halloween, like, oh, it's Almond Joy. No, I don't like
Oh, wait.
coconuts.
So you're like watching niggas eat candy and how they eat it, and
No,
not
if
the
niggas say,
stripper.
bruh, niggas is like, hey man, what you got? I got this, I got this. Oh shit, I trade you a Reese's Pieces for so and so. I ain't never had Almond Joy. Open that shit up, look, oh man, she got coconuts in it. I don't want these hoes anymore. It's the first time it ever happened. And then after that, no, I don't want to Almond Joy. But yeah, um. Snickers because I started eating Snickers because they said the peanuts and the witch collar was good like energy booster, and I don't like peanuts,
Yeah, you gotta fuck
so
with
the chocolate kind of
pistachios.
I don't know that's too much work. I feel like you gotta have somewhere to spit them all the time.
I mean, you also can just buy the pistachios that aren't in the shell, just
Yeah.
loose in the bag.
But I don't like nuts. That's why I like. That's why I like the nuts and nuts. That's why I like the peanuts and the Snickers, because the Snickers and the Nugent kind of covers up the nuts. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the nuts nutrients from the nut without the crunchiness and dryness of like crumbling nuts in my mouth.
So you like nutrients from nuts, but you have lived long enough to know you don't like crunchy nuts in your mouth.
I don't like crunchiness in my mouth. That's why I don't like to eat nuts by themselves.
So you're not a nut eater by yourself. You want
No,
something with the nuts.
if I have to eat some nuts, it's gonna be in chocolate
So you
and
like
Nugent.
chocolate nuts.
I like chocolate to cover my nuts up.
So you like chocolate
And
covered nuts.
no, I like chocolate Nugent infused caramel nuts.
So you like chocolate covered nuts.
Chocolate caramel Nugent nuts.
The only nuts that are being covered up with those ingredients are chocolate. So you like chocolate covered nuts.
Now you're skewing two of the key ingredients. If I like chocolate nuts, I say I like. If I don't like chocolate nuts, I like chocolate Nugent and caramel covered nuts.
You 1000% love chocolate nuts. Now, whatever is mushed in between the two, it's irrelevant because
So
usually,
why?
bro, you like
I,
chocolate covered nuts, bro.
but
It's
I don't.
okay.
If it was just chocolate covered nuts, I wouldn't want them, bro. So see, that's very important to the
I don't believe
conversation.
that. I believe one
If it was
thousand percent.
just,
If
I've
I
never
believe
ate
one
chocolate
thousand
nut.
percent, if you rolled up on some, you have, bro. Now
No,
I know you've eaten chocolate covered nuts, bro.
I don't like chocolate M&Ms.
Just because they
I mean,
chocolate covered nuts, don't mean they chocolate M&Ms.
I don't like. So why? How you gonna tell me I've eaten? How you gonna tell me? But I ain't never ate chocolate nuts, man. I don't like chocolate
You've
nuts.
eaten chocolate nuts, bro.
When?
I'm
When
gonna
would I
call
have an
cap, bro.
opportunity?
When you was 27,
Okay, okay, what I was doing? Why I was eating
you
chocolate
probably
nuts?
was working at the YMCA. You probably got it with some fundraiser for some kid that sold you that bullshit, and you did eat some of it.
Snickers?
No, chocolate covered nuts, nigga, not a Snickers. They
What
don't
is
sell
it? What?
Snickers as fundraisers. They do sell chocolate covered nuts as fundraisers.
But I'm saying I wouldn't buy that, bro. She's telling me all I got is chocolate nuts. That's all I got. So I'm
I
like,
probably was the
man,
person who bought them, to be honest with you.
okay. And I'm like, I don't like chocolate covered nuts, man.
I call cap, bro.
No. What about what's even the name of the company or the chocolate stuff? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't even
Scam
know.
artist.
I couldn't even tell you the box that they come in. I know the ones that have
I mean, technically,
the Toblerone,
If you eat Snickers, you're eating chocolate covered nuts. But
but
you
they
know,
have Nugent and caramel.
now look,
See, it'd be different
whatever
if I
your
was cool with just
hey,
chocolate covered nuts.
whatever your
But
chocolate covered nuts
the
are mixed
Nugent,
with, that's your business, bro. I don't judge. If you like mixed chocolate covered nuts, then that's on you, bro. You know, I don't judge.
that's why they can't let crack me in court because I catch the lawyer right away. Like, no.
You'll catch a
No,
low right away. Whoa, pause.
I
What?
tried the lawyer right away. I catch the lawyer right away. When he started
Oh,
saying that funny talk, I'm like, oh, no. You are admitting parts of the speech, and those parts you're admitting are super important, not to you, but to me. See, if you admit those parts, then your statement becomes true. And I'm saying that both our statements are true. I do love chocolate covered nuts when they're on Nugent and caramel, but I don't like chocolate covered nuts by themselves.
gotcha. I'm losing my voice. What you got in closing, bro?
Uh, Nothing really, man.
Oh man, well look, this is.
Texas.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What did you say?
I'm Texans one. I'm Texans one.
Go
Go
Texas, man.
Texans.
Look, this is the first episode of the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie.
Young James Boogie, you are crazy.
And AR Dub.
I'll tell you what I've been.
First podcast of 2024. We are rolling into season 4, episode 1 of the 16 Shots podcast.